Greetings, welcome to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Last episode, we had our post-Pharos conversations with our crew and our companions, and then we went to the Citadel to do some shopping. And today, we are going to continue with our exploration of different systems in the galaxy, and we're gonna do more side quests. And looking at our journal here, I realized that we have two of those quests in the Maroon Sea cluster, which is very close to where we were on Pharos. So I'm thinking we should be heading there and see what we can find. Alright, here we are on the galaxy map. So we've done everything below Pharos except Noveria and the asteroid. This is the Maroon Sea. Armstrong Nebula, we gotta go there as well. The Geth are invading, and we have the Hawking Eta cluster and the Kepler Verge. So let's go to the Maroon Sea. And we have three systems here. The Matano, the Vostok, and Caspian. And I think we had in the Matano system, we had actually a quest. And here we are, the Matano system. Let's check the asteroid belts. A rocky asteroid. This asteroid has an unusually sculpted and realistic appearance with many long sweeping curves. Okay. While scanning the asteroid field in the Matano system, you discovered a badly damaged ship. The recon team found no survivors on board, but they did find a Prothean data disk. More data disks for us. Second asteroid belt, and a metallic asteroid this time, which is very rich, and it has platinum. Alright, so the planets, first one, Sape, I don't know, has the composition of an ice dwarf planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits of composed of potassium and light metals brought to the surface by cryovolcanic processes. Sape's icy surface was often used as a source of potable water by passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inner system world of Chasca, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the world for the mass of water removed from the surface. Exogeny has had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. They often meet with accidents caused by impact with jettisoned ship debris. Interesting. So the Alliance is taxing people. And we detected magnesium. Ilapa, or I have no idea, something like that, is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusual ruby color caused by contaminants in the atmosphere. The world has over 120 moons, one of the highest total of all known systems. Once full development of Chasca colony begins, a helium-free refining infrastructure will be developed in the Ilapa system, concentrated on the large ice moon of Coniraya. Okay, next planet, Apo. A craggy world of igneous and basaltic mountains. Igneous and basaltic mountains, not ingenious. Apo is racked by constant geological activity. While volcanic hotspots are rare, continental plates are constantly piling up new mountains, subducting old ones, or causing slips along transform faults. Okay, that was a sentence. Apo has a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Due to constant earthquakes and landslide activity, surface exploration is not advised. The rubble-covered wrecks of a half-dozen expeditionary ships stand in mute testament of the planet's instability. Okay. Next, we have Chasca, and I think we can land here, so let's do Inti first. Cool craters. Inti is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere composed of ammonia and helium. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of magnesium. Its density is rather low, leaving the planet tide-locked to Matano. Inti is an unremarkable world, drawing little more than a cursory scan for surface pirate anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. And finally, Chasca is a large but low-density world fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor Inti. Like Inti, Chasca is tidally locked to Matano. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in a scorching day side and a frozen night side. In the temperate areas around the terminator, temperatures average around 30 Celsius. Combined with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, this slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Chasca's ring is unique. It appears to be, for lack of a better term, a massive piece of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. From the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Matano in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Interesting. Chasca is very early development, with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collated about native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonist recruited drive is gearing up on Earth. Founded in 2183, 150 people. So let's land here. And we will take... How about we take Ashley and Caden? Why not? They haven't been out in a while. Alright, let's look at our map. What do we got? We got an anomaly. We got some civilian structures and a science facility and a debris. And I'm gonna go around looking for some minerals. And I'll bring you in when I find them. Okay, here we have a mineral. Two actually, in the same minimap. Interesting. Well, at least that narrows our search. And it is one of those planets, those annoying ones, but at least it has some decent planes. But of course the mineral is somewhere really horrible to get to, because why not? There we go. Come on. Alright, we parked. And we have plutonium. And Shepard needs to put on his helmet. And we can do the squad as well. Caden, you have some things here. Let's give you some status and decryption. Because we're still trying to get that status achievement. Ashley, 10 points. Let's give you that fitness, assault training, assault rifles, and sure, why not? Alright, let's go to the next mineral. And yet this planet is even messing with my game. What the hell? Getting really choppy. bottom. You have successfully surveyed a deposit of palladium. You need the money now, we're broke after buying Tally that armor. Okay, I'm gonna check out the anomaly, I guess. And we found another mineral on our way to the anomaly. And a lot of things on our map. I think this is the Cerberus. Cerberus definitely messed around with the colony here, I think. Where is that mineral? Don't tell me it's up there. Or down here? Gotta be down. Okay. And it's beryllium. And let's keep going to that anomaly. Alright, we're getting close. Awful planets. Why would you want to colonize here? Can't you find a better place? The plateau is nice enough. Come on, Mako. Oh, see, this is a nice spot, but it's too much of a climb. What do we got here? Someone was studying this pyramid. And we took our Medigel portion. Sure. Alright, light armor Mantis 7. That could be really good for us. Let me check it out. Oh yeah, much better. And we got a heavy armor for Rex finally. We got 2 slots upgrades. Let's put it on. Nice. We had the medical interface 6, I think it's the same. And we could have well, biotic protection's pretty good. We could use some ablative coating, maybe increase our damage protection. There we go. Caden, would you like this mercenary armor? You can have it. Ash, you're fine. Alright, check out our new camo armor. Woodland. So where's the anomaly? We didn't... Okay, we got a crate. There are several small Prothean artifacts in the crate, including an intact Prothean data disk. It appears to be in excellent condition. Oh well. At least it wasn't a wasted trip. We got an armor. It's not a Colossus, but we're getting there. And now, let's go to those buildings that we saw. Alright, we're getting near the debris actually. Oh, come on, Mako, you can do it. It's too abrupt, isn't it? Nice and slow. There we go. Now we gotta go down. Ugh. If I only knew. Alright, here we are. What do we got? And it's all kinds of ammo upgrades. And now, let's see what is over here. We have red dots.
Where is everybody?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. It's Husks. Great.
God, the entire colony must have been transformed.
Well, that sucks. So was this colony of the dead? The colonists of this world in the Matano system are the victims of a horrible mutation that has transformed them into mindless creatures. Fight your way through the hostile transformed colonists while searching for survivors and clues. I doubt we're gonna have survivors. We can see the spikes. But there's a science facility, civilian structure, and an escape pod in another civilian structure. Okay, let's check these out. Probably filled with freaking husks. So does the game consider husks to be organic or synthetic? Because right now I don't know what ammo to use. Anyway, I didn't use tungsten or shredder anyway, so let's quick save. And see what we can do. There they are, Ashley. Good job. Go, go, go. We got this guy. Is that all of them?
Form up.
Think we got him, Commander.
That's good. Let's loot this place. Nothing there. Medium armor Ursa 8. Okay. And the only one who could wear it is possibly Ashley, but she's in heavy armor now. Let me see. Ash, what do you think of the Ursa? Not great. More lockers. And more weapons. How did we do this? If I remember correctly, I think you have to holster. There we go. It's a really weird mechanic. Let's not fall down. Yeah, if you had your weapon on, you can climb. Guess that's all. Let's go to the next one. It's a nice place. Too bad they got all made into husks. Some of them died. Let's get in here. Quick save.
Hostile contact.
Okay, then don't be a hero.
Regroup.
Let Ashley do it. Oh boy. Here they come.
Now I'm ready.
Think we're good, Commander.
Okay. Let's look around. not much else.
You're good to go.
Might as well heal Caden. And upstairs. There we go. More amps. We can use all the loot we can get. We had like 40,000 left after last episode. Guess that's all. Let's see those amps. Sure. We'll save one for Liara. Alright. Let's check out this last science facility. There should be answers over there. So is this Cerberus or the Geth? I think we found this at the Exogeny base, right? More spikes. What are those? For water, maybe? For power? Let's get in here. This definitely feels like it was Geth.
I'm on my way.
Regroup!
It's gonna be one of those tight spots. There we go.
You're good to go.
That was intense. They surrounded us on both sides. I think they overheat your
Perimeter clear.
shields when they get close. You don't have any loot. Very suspicious, and so far no answers. How they got turned. There should be answers here. Well, this is completely empty. More weapons. Upgrades. Savant biotic amp. Heard those are pretty good. Alright. And this trash can. Now let's see what the hell happened here. A colonial pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. So it was Cerberus. According to the logs, a visitor from an organization called Cerberus recently passed through the colony. It seems like this person had something to do with the transformation of the colonists. So they're experimenting with husks already. We know how that turns out. Well, I guess there's nothing else we can do here, so let's get back to the Normandy. And we will keep going. To this next system. Vostok or Caspian. Let's do Caspian. Alright, the MSV Cornucopia. The Antida. Let's check out. Nothing in the asteroid belt. Antida is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. Its atmosphere is darkened by traces of sodium. It is one of relatively few planets known with an orbital period of more than a millennium. Scans of Antida revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Tally dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with a Carfan outpost insignia. Good for Tally. She's helping out. Almar Crooks has an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Despite its great distance from Caspian, the energetic young star heats the surface almost temperate levels. Thick ground fogs are common at the Terminator, where water ice frozen during the long dark side night meets the warm air masses from the day side. The crust is mainly composed of copper with deposits of sodium. Almar Crooks's abandoned water and relatively mild temperature and gravity have placed it on the short list of terraforming candidate worlds. However, there is significant opposition from eco-ethics groups who assert that Almar Crooks's primitive methantropic bacteria may be a precursor to a full-fledged native ecology. Wow, that was hard to read. Sometimes they make these descriptions. I can't keep up with them making sense when I'm reading them out loud. Farnuri has a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium. The surface is mainly composed of silica laced with iron oxides, indicating the world had an oxygenated atmosphere at some time in the past. Given the relative youth of the blue star Caspian and the significant gravity well of Farnuri, this must have occurred with astonishing swiftness, perhaps a result of some cataclysmic event. Further research is required. I wonder what cataclysm. Was it natural or more reapery in nature? Scans from orbit have detected a large deposit of gold. Well, at least we have gold. Next planet is... we did that one. Plotanka is a large but low-density terrestrial world with an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crust is composed of sulfur and unremarkable silicates, occasional deposits of heavy metals, usually the result of meteor strikes, dot the surface. High-speed winds powered by the hot blue star Caspian present a constant hazard. Atmospheric entry is hazardous and EVAs are discouraged. And we found iridium. And now, what is this? The Cornucopia. I don't remember having a quest. A cornucopia is a Kowloon class modular conveyor of human design. While obviously adrift, the cornucopia is not broadcasting any distress call. Registry exogeny shipping. Oh, so this must be exogenies. Well, we found it on, probably on Pharos. So, who should we take for this? How about we keep Ashley and we take Liara. Since I don't know what we're gonna find, we're probably Thorian stuff. My guess. Alright. We didn't find any quest attached to it. Let's be careful here. Nothing around. Well, this looks ominous. There's never, a nice looking ship. We always run into these creepy... What the hell? Ah, it's Husks again.
Husks, the ship is probably full of them. Not much chance we'll find the survivors.
Shit. Switching to more firepower. Place is a maze. An empty maze. The flying husks. Good job, Ashley. Man, this place. Okay. him up. That guy, stasis takes a long time. I thought if you shoot them, they come out of stasis, but apparently they don't. So no loot. Oh crap. Good thing Liara's here. Our biotics are coming in handy. Oh, great. Shit. Ash. Your shield boost is... Let's get you patched up. Horror mission. And no loot. That's the scariest part. Okay. More spikes. Guess we know what happened. Cryo rounds. So was this Cerberus 2? It's in the same system. Oops. Alright, what is over here? The cockpit.
The logs show this ship was exploring near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board and then... This is really weird, Commander. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil. Like they wanted the Geth to find them.
Is that all? They were brainwashed?
What else do the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. Doesn't say anything about how they got back into our territory.
The Geth transformed them into husks and left the vessel where they knew it would be found. A warning to other organics not to enter the Veil.
Oh well. I mean, did they really need the warning? Cornucopia was exploring a region of space bordering the Perseus Veil when the crew discovered a strange alien artifact somehow connected to the Geth. They appear to have been brainwashed, then transformed into husks and sent back into human space, either as a trap or a grim warning. Guess that's all. Hopefully there's no more of them on the way out. Right? Okay. So far, so good. Alright, well, unfortunately, a lot of husks today. So before we go ahead and end the episode, maybe we'll read a few more Codex entries, since we're somewhere in the middle of the game and we still have a lot of these. Solarian Special Task Group. Solarian intelligent field agents are grouped into an organization called the Special Task Group. STG operators work in independent cells performing dangerous missions such as counterterrorism, infiltration, reconnaissance, assassination, and sabotage. The STG is a proactive organization, puncturing worrisome trends before they become movements. At any time, a dozen groups are operating covertly within the lawless terminus system, showing dissent among the various factions. Civilian analysts also note how troublesome hinge point individuals in the terminus frequently meet unexpected deaths. STG operators are feared throughout the galaxy for their clear-eyed, remorseless practicality. They are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their mission, even if it kills civilians or results in the team's own destruction. In many ways, they are akin to the Council Spectres. Well, I think the first Spectre was actually Solarian. Recently, a number of STG cells have been redeployed from Solarian Union. It is assumed they are in the Terminus and Attican Traverse investigating reports of Geth activity beyond the Perseus Veil. They're probably the ones on Vermeer. So yeah, I think the Spectres were actually modeled after the STG. So now let's go to how about we do something else? Humanity, planets, ships and vehicles, technology, weapon, armor and equipment. Let's do more non-council races. Geth armatures. Armatures are quadruped all-terrain heavy weapons platforms akin to the armored fighting vehicles of the other races. Geth being synthetic intelligences, armatures are not crude vehicles but intelligent entities capable of independent decision-making and learning. Armatures are equipped with heavy kinetic barriers. Their main cannon, mounted on the articulated head turret, appears to be highly efficient conventional mass accelerator. It is capable of firing in anti-personnel and anti-tank modes. Some armatures carry drones into battles, presumably for reconnaissance purposes. Others host a swarm of insect-sized repair microbots. Didn't know they repaired. I mean, that the Mako really makes do of these. And they have a lot of loot, so that's good. The Hoppers. The GEF models, collectively dubbed Hoppers by Alliance forces, are electronic warfare platforms. They can project electromagnetic radiation across a broad spectrum as an offensive weapon. They can also perform cyber warfare attacks against the onboard computers of body armor, hardsuits, and weapons, adversely affecting their performance. The structure of Hoppers consists of an advanced and highly elastic artificial muscle material. This allows a Hopper to compress its entire body for powerful leaps. Hoppers also have thousands of molecule-scale barbs on the surface of their hands and feet, which are used to cling to walls and ceilings. Hoppers are very difficult targets, leaping from one surface to another in rapid succession, so they're practically Spider-Man. The Quarians have no record of any GEF models similar to Hoppers. This new morphotype must have been developed over the last 300 years by the GEF themselves. This is troubling proof that the GEF are continuing to move towards technological singularity. Experts in synthetic life are intrigued that Hoppers appear to be even more organic than the baseline GEF. The identified subtypes of Hoppers have been codenamed Sapper, Stalker, and Ghost. Interesting. I wonder if the GEF evolved them, or was it, just Reapers? Because I don't think we've seen them in Mass Effect 2 or 3. Maybe they're Reaper. Only the GEF, how are they named, heretics, may have had these. I don't know. What else we got? We got Krogans, Okay, let's do Krogan biology. The Krogan evolved in a lethal ecology. Over millions of years, the Greens struggled to survive larger predators, virulent disease, and resource scarcity on their homeworld. Chasca turned the lizards into quintessential survivors. So they're lizards, they're practically like dinosaurs. Perhaps the most telling indicator of the Chasca's lethality is the Krogan eyes. Although they are a predator species by any standard definition, their eyes evolved to be wide set, as in earth prey species like deer and cattle. Krogan eyes have 240-degree arc of vision, better suited for spotting enemies sneaking up on them than for pursuit. Physically, the Krogan are nigh indestructible, with a tough hide impervious to any melee weapon short of molecular blade. While they feel pain, it does not affect their ability to concentrate. Interesting. They have multiple functioning examples of all major organs and can often survive the loss of one or two of any type. I guess that makes sense why you're not bothered. Rather than a nervous system, they have an electrically conductive second circulatory system. A Krogan can never be paralyzed, They may lose some of this fluid, but it can be replaced by the body in time. The hump on a Krogan's back stores water and fats that help the Krogan survive lean times. Large humps are a point of pride. Being well fed implies the Krogan is a superior predator. The most widely known biological feature of the Krogan is their incredible birth rate and rapid maturity. Once freed from the hostile cauldron of Tuchanka, the Krogan population swelled into a numberless horde. Only the genophage kept them from outbreeding the combined council races. Now, the rare Krogan females capable of bringing a child to term are treated like strategic resources. Warlords will trade them at diplomacy or more frequently fight wars over them. Okay, well, Krogans are biologically, they're made for survival. Okay, I think we're at time for today, so we'll continue going around the cluster next time. I think there's one more system left. So thank you for watching and farewell.